Hey guys, Coyote here. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another episode of Duskearth, which I believe is episode 16. Picking up shortly after the catastrophic failure of my Marks Dwarves to deal with some scarabs and bowmen, as well as the resulting loss of a number of civilians. As you can see by the numbers here, it looks like we lost a total of 19 people, 19 dwarves. Some haulers, some crafty types, a whole bunch of soldiers. Looks like we have like maybe one or two Marks Dwarves left, and they might even be like wounded somewhere. I don't really know. Not very happy, but you know, you gotta take what you can get, I guess. Excuse my Yahoo instant messenger there. So, like, literally I picked up a minute or two after the end of the last video here. So the fire's still spreading, and it's pushing the enemies away, at least a little bit. We do have scarabs and serpent folk inside here. I wonder, is there any up here? Yeah, there's lots up here. I think... Let's see the wound levels on these guys. They're not particularly wounded. What it might be fun though would be to go something like this. Close this one. Yeah. Close that one and trap those scarabs and serpent folk in here. Once the siege most of the siege has left, I can send my military out and slaughter them. A little bit of revenge, a little bit of skill up. Okay, a lot of revenge, a little bit of skill up. For now, though, I'm just going to leave it as is once they're trapped. Like I said, I literally am picking up after the last episode, so not much new has happened. I mostly wanted to jump in and point out the situation on Dwarf Therapist, as well as this idea to lock these guys in here. Like literally we still are doing stuff down here. Well, actually I guess we're not doing too much down here. We got a lot of unhappy people, but that I guess is kind of to be expected. I am, emptying these areas here out, so then I can start setting up my crafting areas. So let's set all that to dump. And once that's all dumped out, I'm going to start hauling all my crafting materials down here and set up the appropriate workshops. So I'm going to hop back out and get on that. And as always, I'm going to jump back in with something interesting that's going on. Alright, jumping back in here. It's been a little while. It's probably been about 20 minutes worth of game time going. Mostly just hauling stuff around. The siege has ended, and the only guys left are the ones in here. However, I was taking a look at the list of others, and amongst the bad guys is a Hammerlord. And quite honestly, my troops wouldn't be able to handle a Hammerlord based on previous encounters with lords. So, as much as I'd like to just sit there and slaughter them all, I am going to let them go. I'm sure people will be disappointed, but it's probably better that I do it this way. That would be this one here. Some other things I've been working on. I've got my brewers brewing again because we're down to under 600 drinks. Still plenty, but you know, I want to make sure I've got lots. And I've got this area here pretty much sorted out. They're hauling the wood, gems, bones, and other such. I've got the cloth and the leather down here now as well. Mostly, again, it's just storing stuff in the stockpiles. One other thing I've done is, actually it'd be here. I went ahead and I reset these farms to grow stuff. This one and I think this one here are set to grow cave wheat. This one is set to grow plump helmets. I'm going to set this one to do sweet pods once it's set up. And I was looking through my kitchen stocks, and I noticed that I've got a few other plant types that I've got available that could be brewed, or I had. They're being brewed now. Purple stalks. I think I've got some seeds for. Let's see here. Glowberries can grow underground, I believe. Silkweed I'd like to grow because I think you can make silk out of it. I'm not 100% sure on that. Grey lichen you can brew into drinks. Purple stalk can be brewed into drinks. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start planting those because those are all underground ones as well. Once I've got some farms set up, I am picking all the plants and stuff out of here so that I can start setting those up. I also noticed that all of these pots have plump helmets and stuff in it. So I've got all of this stuff to dump. I'm going to dump it into a garbage bin right here. Then I'm going to reclaim it because I don't want any pots or barrels in my plant food stock because I've got so many that will just run out of barrels. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I'm just going to jump up here, and it's probably going to be a while before that gate's open because I've got no idlers. But once I've got this open and all these guys have left, I'm going to close it up again, and I'm going to reclaim everything in here. And bring everything that's here inside. And then probably do the same with the stuff just out here. And then shut myself in and become very isolationist, at least for the time being. Because we've suffered quite a few losses, and we need to recover from it. And we got enough supplies that I don't really need to worry about caravans right now. So, and once things are settled, and once our military has gotten strong again, we'll be able to go back out and hopefully wreak some havoc. Yep, that's pretty much where we are. I will be back shortly. Well, hallelujah! We have an artifact weapon. Overseer Mubin Letast, who has been with us since, I believe, the beginning, has created Larvush, a cobalt halberd. I don't know if I have any halberdiers, but one will become a halberdier now because I'm not going to let a artifact weapon go by the wayside. Let's take a quick look at it here. It's got a value of 133,000 dwarf bucks. Very nice. It is a cobalt halberd of the highest quality, studded with cobalt and encircled with bands of square quartzes. This object menaces with spikes of zircon. On the item is an image of shock targets the obsidian mug in massive bone. On the item is an image of a void stalk in crystal glass. I don't know what a void stalk is. I'm thinking it's some sort of plant. So, let's take a quick look at our military and see if there's somebody that we can give this to. I might have to recruit a new guy to use it. Anybody? Wonder, do we still have that hauler that is a steel dwarf? Let me just pull up dwarf therapist here. Read. Slowly read. There we go. Most likely it was probably one of these guys. Let's see. Obsidian Clan, Jade Clan, Stone, Jade. We got a lot of Jade clans in the military. That's kind of weird. Jade Clan. Don't know where these guys are. Maybe him. Okay, let's look for soldiers amongst our unit list. They might be dead though. There's a soldier. And what squad is he in? Apparently he is in this squad here. Okay, you are being... Actually, we're just going to disband this squad. Disband, disband. And go ahead and stick... Oops, that soldier in there. Where is he? Where is he? There you go. We actually have... Okay, Kosathul and Lestabag. Let's see what they are. He is a clay clan, and Lestabag was a stone clan, I think. Yeah, so we'll give it to Soldier Lestabag, because he's a stone clan. I don't trust those clay clanners to wield weapons. Alright, so... Equipment... Soldier... what does my commander use? Commander... Maybe I'll give it to him. Commander Megvutok. He is a Swords Dwarf. He's only a competent Swords Dwarf. Spear Dwarf, Pikeman. I don't know what weapon the Halberd uses. Let's see, Spear Dwarf. He's talented. And he's got a name. He's made a name for himself. Pikeman, he's just adequate. No skill. No skill. Swords Dwarf. I don't know what skill Halberd uses, but he's got spear and pike, and it could possibly be one of those. Yeah, let's give it to the commander. Okay, so we will move that, and specific weapon, Larbouche. And this pike dwarf, what is he using? Let's find him. Pike. There we go. Watching fighting demonstration. Inventory. And let's see. Steel pike. Okay, that's fine. Alright, what I think I'm going to do, and I may have, or should have thought of this previously but didn't, is I'm going to take off my soldiers from any sort of hauling for now and get them to do more training, except for the Marks dwarves that I've got left. So he can continue his hauling duties. And this guy can continue his hauling duties. As can this guy here. And this guy here. And I might as well put him back on hauling for now as well. I'll just take him out of that melee squad. And I think I'll redo their schedule as well. Okay, so move him, and then oops, I guess I could have stayed in there. Schedule. Get rid of those. And orders. Train. Minimum of 2. Minimum of 3, I guess. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minimum of 3. Copy. Paste. Okay. And we'll make sure that yeah, they're set to train in there. Why are they set to sleep in there? They shouldn't be. Oh, I see why. Yeah, they should be. Okay. and Squad A. Just let it go for a moment and then go back on active training. There we go. Don't know if that will do much now, but maybe what I'll do is I'll get them to assemble in an area and I can take a look at their gear. Make sure that they're at least gearing up. Squad A move to here in the assembly area as I had previously designated. Oh, I built this outline building here. I'm going to make this an area for I'm going to have 6 wells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I haven't been able to find water down here yet. I might dig some tunnels around to try and find some, but it'll probably be just as easy for me to basically tap the cistern that I've got upstairs and bring it all the way down here. It's going to be a little bit of a pain, but I am going to succeed in doing so, because that is the will of the dwarves. Okay, so who's this? This is Hammer something or other. Has he got anything? Copper plate leggings, copper warhammer, iron round shield. And that is it. Must not much we must not have much other armor right now. Or you can just grab it a little bit. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put my weapon stores now that I've got this set up. Might maybe make one of these rooms for animals, the other one for as an armory. I wonder. 1, 2 space, 1, 2 space, 1, 2. So going 3 by 3 by 3, I think. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that works. Come on, dwarves. You can do it. I know you can. Oh, something happened. Unless that was just my keyboard being flaky, which I wouldn't put it past. As you can see, I've got some unhappy dwarves. Well, it looks like it's the military that's unhappy. Let's take a look at him. Unhappy lately. Woken by noise. Slept without a proper room. Been satisfied at work lately. Was upset to be wearing old clothing. Unable to find somebody in charge to cry on. Has had a satisfying sparring session. Was upset about being relieved from duty. Annoyed by flies. Okay, so let's see what what my military guys have going on here. My pike dwarf, he was using an iron. No, he's got the void steel pike now. Excellent. Blood steel round shield. Oops, I didn't mean to do it that way. Sword Cognith. He's got an iron scimitar, iron boots, bronze mail shirt, iron chainmail leggings. Cool. That was that guy, I think. No, he's a different one. Iron chain leggings, iron kite shield, black bronze warhammer. Nice. Moon silver mail shirt. Nicer. Do I still have my weaver / clothier? Yes. Okay. Whoops. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take him off of hauling and get him to start making clothing. Oops. I'll take him off of architecture as well. Okay, and that is... I don't have this hotkey yet. Build, workshop, clothing shop. Right there out of marble, might as well. Squad A. Unstation, you can go back to training. Now with 75 dwarves, I don't have nearly enough cloth to make enough clothing, but I'm going to do what I can. And hopefully we'll be able to get a caravan in here safely one of these days that can trade for cloth. Alright, I'm going to jump out for a bit and get this going here. Once again, if something cool or alarming or interesting happens, I will come back. Alright, we got a migrant wave, a rather large migrant wave, 22 dwarves, including one child. We got our first strand extractor, which is pretty sweet. Hopefully we'll be able to get that guy inside. We actually got 2 more miners, but I'm just going to make him a hauler. Most of the migrant wave is actually ending up being haulers. I may end up conscripting some of them at some point, but for the most part they're unskilled, or they've got skills that just really aren't that useful. A couple of hunters that I'm going to make into permanent marks dwarves. Like I said, another child. A second cook. Our current cook is at 20 skill, which is pretty nice. But you never know when he might die, so it's nice to have a backup. I'm going to start skilling him up with the kitchen right away. We still have plenty of prepared meals, but at least we can get him skilled up some. I'll turn that off for now, and that off. And we got a leather worker to replace the one that died, which is good. And we got a pump operator, but that's not really a big deal at all. So I'm going to commit these changes, then sort by profession, and add in the labors that need to be added. Here we go, profession. So zip up to crafter first. I'm going to leave the child as profession child so that when he grows up, I'll know it. If I give him a custom profession and he grows up, his custom profession doesn't change. So I'm not really sure which one is which. If that makes any sense. Okay, so get rid of that, and oh, we did get a guy with a high trapper skill, so I think I'm just gonna make him a trap maker. The cages specifically, if I remember correctly, and take off these. Whoops, there we go. Let's see, we have a mason not doing anything. He'll go back on hauling for now. And we have, who's this? This is our weaponsmith. He can go back on hauling. And this is our stone crafter. Yeah, I'm going to keep him off hauling for now because I want him making memorial slabs. And I set up my cloth maker to craft a bunch of clothing. 45 sets, assuming I have enough cloth for it, of course. Now, let's see, these are my engravers. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. These are my farmers? No, yeah, my farmers. Just leave them as is for now. Okay, so, add those. Add those. Wow, this is really, really slow. Now, for the moment, I don't want rock hauling. Probably add that in fairly soon. But for now, there's enough that needs to be hauled that I don't want them bothering with rocks. Okay, that's good. Soldiers, get them going with the right stuff. What's this? Cheese making? No, we're not going to worry about cheese making. Especially since most of our the bulk of our goats have died. I guess I'm going to take them off rock hauling. And of course the Marks dwarves are going to continue to haul for now. And I think that's it. Yeah, I got him taken off those. What's this? Plant gathering. It's a beekeeper. Oh, he's a good plant gatherer. Okay. Pumper. I don't know why I have him set up as a class on his own, because anybody can pump. So I'm going to take him off and just make him, I think, a hauler. Yeah, hauler. Actually, what is his caste? Dwarf? Yeah, we'll make him a hauler. In fact, what I'd like to do is set up some screw pumps in the training rooms and have my melee dwarves train on them to boost their strength and stuff. Okay, so I just gotta go and add these in. That should be good. Now the fun thing will be getting them inside. I don't know if there's any ambushes out there. There wasn't, as far as I saw, a siege. There you go. Nope, no siege. So we have to basically open those gates. Whoops. Forgot it's not that hotkey anymore. There you go. Wait, is one of them already open? No. Okay. Pull the lever, pull the lever. Don't know how long that's going to take. I think out of those dwarves that came in, the one that is most important is the strand extractor. Strand extracting is so slow and levels up so slowly that if you try and train one from 0 skill, it's going to take a long time to get any sort of strands going. So having one with a skill of 7 to start off with is going to be huge. Okay, one gate's open. Actually, I guess they're bridges, aren't they? One drawbridge is open. And anytime now. Get the second one open. Anytime. Today, preferably. Maybe. Today. This episode. Okay, well, while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to come down here. All this is smoothed out. And I believe my engravers aren't doing much, so I'm going to have them start engraving the bedrooms. There we go. Beautiful. Jump back up here, wait for this to come open. We have 4 idlers, so somebody should get on it. 5 idlers. What's that? Where'd it go? There we go. Look at those. Wolves. Okay. Oh, alright, we got them both open. Excellent. Our migrants should start coming in, and once they're inside safely, I'm going to close that outer gate. Hopefully the wolves won't scare the migrants away. I have no idea where they're coming from. Up here, maybe? Whoa! Alright, I put a ghost to rest. Good. Yeah, I thought I saw them up here. There they are. And another one put to rest. Excellent as well. What was that? Right here. Okay, they're all done from the looks of things. Excellent. Build. I did 10 memorial slabs, and I only saw, I think, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of them. So hopefully the other ones will be there now. There's 1, 2. And once those get placed, I'll carve more, because I know I'm going to need more. There you go. I believe I also built 10 coffins at one point as well. Okay, jump back here and watch for the migrants coming in. Looks like one of them is bringing an animal of some sort. No, there we go. A hound pup. Okay, that's fine. And we are finding our dead. Oh, another animal. What's that? A mastiff pup. Okay, that's good. As long as you don't bring grazers, because right now I don't want to deal with grazers. Those last grazers caused a lot of problems. Yeah, there's another migrant. Come on. Is that the last one? No. Oh yeah, there was like 22 of them. Jeez. It's gonna take a while. What are these? Are they dropping their crossbows? No. Silver arrow. And yeah, they're dropping all their stuff. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna have to go out and get it at some point. There's a lot of loot outside. A whole lot of loot. Is there any more coming in? Yeah, they're still coming. Is that a lot? No, it's not a lot. Well, it's a dog. That may be the last one. Yeah, it looks like that's the last one. Good, good. So once the kid and his dog is inside, I will close up shop. Where are you, kid? There you are. Hey. Hey, where are you going? DBF. Forbid everything up here. Turn around and go back, Mr. Miner. It's not worth it. Thank you. It will be worth it someday, don't worry. However, I don't want to send people outside unprotected is more or less the problem going on here. Now, if I had more idlers, I'd actually build a wall right across here, and that would, in theory, protect my guys from being shot at from above. I would have liked to have done that a long time ago, but circumstances unfortunately have prevented me from doing so. Okay, that miner is almost inside, and he was the last one. Okay, he's in. Keep wanting to hit F2 to come here, but I can't. That's this one. Okay. And once that's closed off, I'll feel safe again. What is that? Street Orc Fool. Team. Meh. And is that also an Orc Fool? No, it's a Goat Kid. Well, you guys have got like 30 seconds to come in. Yep. There you go. Never mind that. Alright, let's go check on where things are down here. Things are looking good. What was the new cook's name? KKK Cook. Cook. Cook with the A in his name. So we're gonna set this kitchen. Carpentry workshop. Dope. Alright, so we're gonna set this, whoops, first off to be only that one cook with the K, or with the A in his name. Where is he? There we go. And then add new task, prepare easy meals on repeat. No. Find meals on repeat. Okay, good, good, good. Work orders are finally being validated. So we can come up here, and that means that he should start working on making some clothes pretty soon. Come back up here. Okay, everything's looking good, so I'm going to jump back out. Alright, so it looks like the stray animals that were left outside discovered an ambush. There's an ambush specifically of goblin lashers, and goblin lashers are brutal. The lashy type weapons, such as morning stars and whips, are somewhat on the broken side, and I don't know if that got changed in Masterwork or in Genesis, this being Genesis of course. I know in another off-camera game I played, a group of, I think it was 6 goblin lashers destroyed an entire troglodyte invasion force of like 50 troglodytes, so, and including a couple of troglodyte weapon lords. So yeah, they're still pretty brutal, so I'm definitely not going outside. If I had some archers and fortifications to shoot at them from, maybe, but not with my melee military. It's just not gonna happen. Wait, what are they fighting? Because that's not a... Snag Nigomazin Fallen Recruit? Member of a group of undead that travel and claim all that they come across. Oh, he's one of the invaders. Okay, so he must have been kidnapped by the goblins at some point. So they're beating up on the poor puppy. There we go. Puppy's dead. Right. Just check on those. They're still being done. Please tell me he's actually doing them, because I've got the overseer taken off of all... Okay, so he's still managing. I've got him taken off of all labors, so he better be doing those doing that managing. All right, so a small development. We have a Sylvan caravan on the map. So I figured I'd open up the doors and see if we can get them inside. The small goblin ambush is making a beeline for the fort now that the doors are open. I have my melee squad set up here. I'm going to be setting up my archer squad here, and I assigned some war dogs, or some war mastiffs rather, to my melee dwarves. Not really sure how well this is going to work out, or if it's going to work out at all. We're going to have to see. I'm actually going to change where I'm going to move my archers. They're going to move to here, and my melee are going to move a little bit further down to here. And then, of course, I do have a mason coming up to build that trade depot, which keeps getting not built. That might be him there. Maybe. No. I don't know what he's doing. Because nothing has been allowed, as far as I'm aware. So basically, it's going to be who gets here first, the merchants, or, well, obviously the goblins are, because the merchants don't have a depot to go to. Not yet. Hopefully that'll change here in a moment, because that is one of my better masons. And he's grabbing stuff from nearby. The goblins, where are they? They're right there. They're just kind of wandering around. They're not doing much. It looks like there's going to be at least 2 merchants. So, part of the reason why I'm doing this is to try and get some more cloth so I can make some more clothing. Because we've got pretty much everything else going on. Plus it's been, oh god, it's probably 4 or 5 episodes since I've actually been able to trade with merchants. Keep an eye on up here though. Where are those goblins going now? Are they maybe leaving? That would be nice. I would love that. And the merchants are still there. It'd be awesome if those goblins just wandered off the map. I'd love that. And that looks like that might be the case. Yes, beautiful. Alright, so what I'm going to do, Squad A will move to here. Oh, we got lots of idlers right now, so I'm going to go and build some additional outer walls, because that might help a little bit as well. Wall. Build it right here. Out of magmatite blocks. There we go. And then we'll do another one right beyond it as well. Just, oh, it's blocked. Sheep dip. Well, I guess that's not bad. We can go like that. And then yeah, and then go like this. 1 space, 2 space, 3 space. Pigmentite wall. As far as I understand, things can't go through trees, so they kind of act as extra barriers. And that'll cut off part of the map, with the exception of the one hole here, so that migrants and merchants can come through. And it looks like the trade depot is done. Beautiful. Make sure that the merchants are on their way. They are. Let's see. Broker requested. Trade goods moved. I'm going to trade a whole lot of broken clothing. That's what I plan on doing. Get it off my hands, basically. Obviously, I'm not going to try and trade them in the bins, because that just won't go over well. I'm guessing they act the same way as elves do. Yeah, so that should be good. Just trade them all of my bad broken clothing and be done with it. Alright, so I'm going to drop out here with a FPS of 18. This is going to take a while. So actually, I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here because we're getting in on the 45-minute mark. So thank you guys again for watching. As you can tell, it's going slowly, but things might be able to stabilize if I can get that wall up. Yeah, Duskearth continues. We are recovering slowly but steadily from that horrible tragedy where the 20 dwarves lost their lives. Until next time, take care, guys, and be well.